Still strong, you know. Ready. Okay, gone down. Things management. We say RIP to all fallen soldiers. Don't fly high. To the sky there. Wabo. Man a giant and them know dog. Something I do it me for whole off. Live life na the streets like a poor dog. You ever walk out to east and a joke talk. My 2 palm them grease the shoes load hard. Stop a mountain view, you see some cola. Sanders know me down, ask Joe dog. Jail and wagwan, chops go and hold it off. Money there enough, nobody take us off. Government want for trick me, but me have to laugh. I join it big like giant na the first part. Ready. I'm powerful, me are the same thing. By the grace of Jah, me stay amazing. Paradise and work, and try to save things. We are part of earth, find your way the king. I'm to the side street. You know you have the code.
Joby Pine.
Yes.
How are them?
We are celebrating. Yeah, man. We glad to see you, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Great Badang, Badang that here. Go around. Which one? I know some. People, listen.
Beats made this.
Purchase your tracks today.
Shaba. Obviously Shaba.
Yeah, greetings and blessings to Jamaica. Greetings and blessings to the gathering. Please get your book Forged by Time by Michael Aaron O.C. Gillie Priest. Very knowledgeable and telling book. Get it, people, please and thanks. Give thanks to the people at the conference. Enough respect. Mr. Gillie Priest, Mr. Michael Aaron is a wonderful person. This man has done more than half of his life behind bars and still has the heart to help people in any way, shape and form. Big up Mr. Michael Aaron. Miss Carla Golata, enough respect. You have been helping inmates across Jamaica for a number of years now, despite our challenges. Give thanks to Miss Carla Golata. I am an inmate in a Jamaican institution, and trust me, conditions are very poor. Every day our human rights, constitution rights, correctional act has been violated in prison. Every day. on a daily basis. And we're not seeing no human rights people are coming to the prison. The human rights organization people, we are beg you, please come help the youth them in the prison. We are cry out. We want justice, we want assistance, everywhere, every shape, every form. For example, if an inspection are going to be done in the prison, the prisoners and the officers know weeks, months before that day, whether building inspection, food inspection, sanitary inspection, anything, them know beforehand. So them pretty up and just show a face, and that's not the normal conditions here. As I say, everything is a problem. Bathroom facilities very poor, non-existent. If we lock down 3:30, most time we lock down between 3 and 3:30 p.m. in the evening. Our bathroom would be plastic bag and buckets for the next morning, where we'll get up 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. About that time we fly up, and you have to hold all of that. And for most people, a 3 person to a cell. You see me, I say poor, non-existing condition. Building a drop down, fall apart. It's like 100 and odd man I got to 2 bathing pipe, 2 shower, 2 bathroom. Every day is chaotic. Every day is an issue. Every day is a problem. Yeah, we are ball out behind bars. We need help. We need assistance. We need people to come see the real issues and know the real thing them were happening in a prison. Because the officials them say every day, them talk bold. Them make society know what them want them to know. And it is very true. It's like that. Everything is hidden. Everything is covered. Prison is like another world by itself. So people, ones and ones, enough respect. Support Mr. Michael Aaron. Good person. He might try help Jamaica. I will give thanks. Enough blessings, enough respect. Give thanks. Big up Jamaica. One Jamaica.
Greetings, brethren and sisters. Today is a very special day for a number of reasons. Today is actually birthday of Marcus and Yahweh, and today is also the launch of Food by Time Limited. So again, I want to welcome each and everyone who is here today. We're going to start out with the national anthem. So I have these nice beautiful sisters up here who is going to assist. Eternal Father, bless us, guide us with thy mighty hand, keep us free from evil world, be our light, you countless hours, to our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above, justice, truth, be ours forever, Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Thank you. Yes, brethren and sisters, again, my name is Hazwa Zazi. To many of the brethren, my sister and also. So we'll take a small break at this point, and then when we return, we will continue with the program. Thank you.
Would say consistency is what moves us forward. Not just today's event of a participation of drinking a bottle of water, eating 2 cookies and biting a chunk of cheese. It is not about that. It is about an idea that needs to be perfected. It is about an idea that we need to take it to the public forum. It is about an idea that needs to be confronted by the government and to put to the government. We keep saying that the government is not for this and the government is not for that. We must put the government to work. In the book that says how to organize and keep organizing by Augustus Hacker, he said to organize and structure is the key factor to get the attention of government when you begin to process an issue, an idea. We have learned an individual in the audience that can be drafted. We condense you and put you into a delegation. Delegation 1, Delegation 2, Delegation 3. Do we need to speak to the Ministry of Labour about 2, 3, 4 specific items? Yes, Delegation 1. Do we need to see the Prime Minister? Yes, Delegation 2. Do we need to speak to the Ministry of Education? Delegation 3. So we have a comprehensive agenda, organized and structured to meet the result that we are galvanizing out of this conference. It is official. It is not a hooligan gathering. No. We are official individual with official participation in the building of the Jamaican economy. Many of you who was in North America, namely the USA, you sent hundreds and thousands, even millions of dollars to Jamaica. It germinated into the economy. Some of you build houses. It germinated into diminish the poverty structure in housing. It put forth a sense of independency in some structure of the family. We cannot put those items to the back burner. We must make the government know and understand that we did this. So we must be accounted for. It is not enough because there is a lot more to be done. As Gillie has pointed out earlier, he went down King Street in front of the Home Circuit Court. On that hand, the Appeal Court. On that hand, the former Bank of Jamaica and the former General Post Office building. They converted now. And many of those people, when I passed here, and they said, maybe some, I take out the money. You're looking at healthy, strong, physically able men and women. But in my social consciousness, I understand. And what I can afford, I give them. And I say, why are you in this condition? Ba 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 ba. Now, the branch of the judiciary, and I think that might be enforcing by the Ministry of Justice or the Ministry of National Security and the prosecution office to remove those people. They started already because they think they become a slum lumber, a burden on the frontier of the appeal court. Yet still, they make no proposal or any provision to accommodate these people, other than what they have around by Church Street. As Gillie said, process, many of them is deportees. How can we mobilize and organize? Is either we centralize or decentralize. But we need the action to take place that bring forth result, meaningful result. It is not about the left nor the right. It is not about the participation and rejection of the two-party democracy of Jamaica. We're not talking about that. That is not our interest. So we're going to pay attention and put focus on our interest, the interest of the deportee. To be recognized as human beings, legit. We have skill. We need to participate in the society, in the workforce, and to be accounted. We needed to be recognized as law-abiding, decent citizens. We should not, and I repeat, we should not and we cannot allow any entity to criminalize us and to keep us criminalized, because that is the method the establishment been using from that time till now to tear you and tear me and tear us apart and tear us down. We talk about the marijuana industry. When I came, my good legal friend, when we were human rights activists back in the days, Michael Miguel Long, my bona fide brethren, we were on some cases and we go to Stadium Road. And he said, Julie, let's go, we reach up to Swallowfield. And he said, let's go up to Norman Manley Law School and register to be lawyers. I said, Miguel, you go, I will stay in the trench on the battlefield. And from that time until now, I have not given up. I am still in the battlefield. I may be feathering or cushioning my approach that people might say, I don't see the pepper, I don't see the hot water, I don't want to get burned, that you put me into sick bay and I can't get to activate myself. I don't want too much pepper because I will lose tears and I can't quench that type of approach because I have to talk. My friend Miguel is here today, still fighting the law, and they're fighting vigorously to tear him down. And every time I go to Miguel's office to have a meeting with him, he always reminds me, we only have so much time. And if I raise a subject, he said, Julie, why waste time on that? We have time to accommodate more meaningful issues. That is how we have to organize ourselves. Let us not waste time on frivolous issues. Let us organize an issue and use time on issues of substance. Issues that we can get benefit from. Not individually, but collectively. That's what we need. We need this conference to be an annual conference every year on the 6th and the 17th of August. And I will take a stand to encourage my colleagues and brethren Michael Aaron to entwine and entrench this concept that we call this conference every year on the 17th of August. We committed that we keep retreat, we keep by focused conference, meeting and gathering with selective delegates to continue the ideas that been germinated and exposed and uttered by the members of the event of the conference. I will just say to the Secretary, Mr. Dawkins, that we need to put a report of this conference, its item of discussion and issue, and pen a news report to the media in furtherance the foundation of the Deportee movement, to the electronic media and the print media house. It can be done. Consistency. To have the know-how and to do the know-how with consistency. We cannot domesticate ourselves or individually or the organization. Because when you domesticate yourself, you become reluctant to participate in the struggle. When the bed too comfortable and Teresa butt so fucking times, and her legs was cool. You roll your head and you look, and say, I can't get up to go. You become yourself abandoned. You have to define the deficiency and the efficiency, the distraction and the attention. Pay attention to what is reasonable, sensible, and meaningful. So do not let domestication of the household or of your socialness of functioning distract you from the consistency that you need to put forth in the struggle. And if you do, God forbid, because that's how we made ourselves in the trenches. My beloved, Gillie, and to the Marcus Garvey PPP, is that it is very profound to know that a young brother has taken up the mantle. And I encourage him, and I'm here ready, steadfast into participation. Secondly, on a point of history in the book that they call Rasta and Resistance, written by His Excellent Horace Campbell, Professor. He speaks about two categories of deportees. One was an African king that was captured and brought to Jamaica, named King Gillie. The other deportee was Marcus Messiah Garvey. King Gillie rebelled from Africa to the port of Jamaica, to the slave market. Rebelled all the way. He did not stay quiet. And all the Africans that was in that ship, they know who is he, his leadership. They also rebelled with him. And they say to neutralize this condition is to deport King Gillie. And they deport him to Trinidad. And he never stopped. He continued. And that is the definition of consistency. And when the Trinidad slavocracy could not contain him, they said we have to deport him back to Africa. And they did. So King Gillie and Marcus Messiah Garvey is two subjects of deportees. They were not ashamed of it, but they have to fulfill it. One love. The world is out.
Yes, and I would second that thought. Legend, we have to have maybe like all the forum, really sit in and listen to each thing. Because at the time we have a lot of